What's going on, guys? So yesterday I asked you guys to leave some questions, so here is the Q&A. There were way too many questions, hundreds and hundreds of them. If we didn't answer your question, I'm sorry about that, but maybe next time. John, have you ever had gay experience with Pigeon Man? No. I mean, we do tickle each other a little bit, that's about it.
Okay, next spørsmål.
Good job, Catherine, mixing Norwegian and English.
Okay, next question. Do you meditate?
I do not meditate. Do you, Catherine?
No, I don't either.
I am probably the least stressed person that you'll ever meet. So I don't think it's as beneficial for me as for some other people. But for you, Catherine, I think it can be beneficial. You stress out a little bit more than me.
Yeah. Why do you call Leo the spaghetti man?
It's pretty obvious. You know, he just looks like a spaghetti. His arms is basically why I call him the spaghetti man. It's just like spaghetti thin arms.
What's your dream car?
I don't know much about cars at all. Like seriously, I love cars, but you know, I'm not like a car geek. But I've always had this kind of like a dream of having a Lamborghini for some reason. Probably because of Akon. How about few funny words in Norwegian? Nissefjott, bæsjepose. Nei! Nei!
Are you still doing intermittent fasting?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Is it necessary to drink BCAAs while training fasted? No, it is not necessary. To preserve muscle mass, there are some studies showing that, you know, L-leucine can actually help preserve muscle mass. And when you're training fasted, that may be beneficial, but it's not a necessity.
What non-vegan foods do you miss the most? I don't know, maybe like milk chocolate?
Not really anything, to be honest.
I feel like you can find almost everything veganized now, so...
Yeah. What's the color of your eyes? Catherine has gray, blue, something, and I have green. They're gonna fall out.
Blue, gray, yellow, brown. Which jobs did you and Catherine have before YouTube? Well, I've had a few ones. I used to work in a kindergarten with kids. I used to work in a campground, cleaning toilets, being in the reception and stuff. I worked in a gas station. I worked in a warehouse. And I worked in a nursing home for elderly people.
Whoa, Catherine, impressive resume. For me, you know, it's just been the warehouse and male stripper. I'm kidding,
just
guys.
The warehouse. What unknown hobbies do you have?
We can't share everything, but I really enjoy playing FIFA. For example, in winter here in Norway, skiing, snowboarding.
Yeah, we like to play like football, soccer. Football,
yeah, exactly. MMA, some wakeboarding when we can. I don't know, just pretty much anything. Yeah. It's not like we don't have like fixed hobbies, but you know, like listening to podcasts and reading or listening to audiobooks is something also that I enjoy doing a lot.
So we basically like to try some different things in different places depending on where we are and stuff.
This is a good one. Would you rather change genders every time you sneeze or not be able to tell the difference between bananas and babies?
I think I would choose to change genders because I wouldn't risk eating babies.
I think babies taste good, so I'll go for that one.
You and Catherine seem to be such an harmonious couple. Did you and John ever have a fight, and how did John apologize?
Of course we have a fight. We've been together for 5.5 years. When Catherine gets mad, I just do a little dance and everything is okay again. Hi John, do you drink alcohol? If not, how long you been without drinking? Cheers from Finland. Drink alcohol very rarely, so maybe, I don't know, I think in the last year probably just once. I mean, I've had a little bit of wine with dinner like a couple times, but how I see it is when it's worth it, you do it. But you know, it has to be a big event or something that, you know, is important.
Just if you feel like it as well, don't drink because other people drink.
Yeah, do not do it often.
Have you ever thought of quitting veganism?
It's not something that you quit, it's just, you know, perspective, so...
And I think once you make the change, you don't want to go back. How and when did you and Catherine meet? We met in this village, actually.
Yes, I'm gonna keep it really short because it's a long story, but basically I lived in the US. I got into trouble in the US, I went to jail, got bailed out, and in order to avoid, you know, getting thrown back in jail, I moved to Norway, to this little village where my grandpa lives, stayed here, met Catherine, and that was 5.5 years ago.
John, what do you know about the relationship between eating less calories and living longer?
So there are not, you know, many studies on caloric restriction on humans. In mice, especially on other animals, it does show that eating less calories, you know, does help with longevity. Yeah. But in humans, it's not proven.
Do you think it's bad to eat like 200 to 400 grams of tofu every day?
If it's organic, it should be fine. There are no studies suggesting that it's bad for you. I would not do it just because I like to get a variety, so I do lentils and beans a lot as well.
And I guess it also depends if you have a lot of other soy products during that day. So if you have like soy milk, soybeans, soy protein powder, then I guess it would be too much.
How tall are you guys? And someone replied, he is 5'3", which is 160 centimeters.
That's like less than me.
Stand up, Catherine. Now I'm standing up. That's me, 5'3". No, I'm actually 6'1", 185 centimeters. And Catherine, how tall are you?
163 centimeters. John, will you get my name tattooed on your nipple for the next video, please?
There you go.
Out of you and Catherine, who was the better student growing up?
Catherine, for sure. I was a horrible student. Horrible. Do you and Catherine plan on living anywhere other than Spain in the next few years? We have no idea, guys. No idea.
We'll see where life takes us.
Yeah.
How do you handle cravings? Do you have any tips or tricks?
You eat healthy foods when you feel hungry, and then just like tell yourself that you might allow yourself, you know, some sweets or whatever after that food is done. But after this food is done, you'll kind of feel satisfied and you won't feel like sweets anymore.
Yeah, I think it helps to eat like a few big meals a day. So that way you think less about food. Like snacking all day makes you just like crave more food.
Yeah, and don't go shopping when you're hungry. Any tips on eating vegan when you go to school from 8:30 to 6 or work, I guess? I'm really struggling to bring enough food. You just have to bring Tupperware. Or you could, for example, fast until 12 and then just eat, you know, your meals after that, and then maybe you'll need less food and just like eat a huge meal when you get back home or something. Does Catherine drink protein shakes? Would you recommend it to people that don't do weights?
I don't drink it regularly. I do sometimes though, like after workouts and stuff. I guess if you want to get good results like in a short amount of time and you want to like focus on building muscle, you find it hard to eat like a lot of beans and lentils, a protein shake could be really good.
I want to be a vegan too, but many farmers use pesticides in my country, so vegetable is not clean. Even fruits are not organic. It doesn't matter. You know, even the meat that you're eating or whatever, the animal products have tons and tons of shit on them because
antibiotics,
they're exactly antibiotics, hormones, and they're, you know, the grain that they're eating is also not organic, obviously. So the toxins will still be there.
And also a lot of studies show that you don't have to choose organic in order for it to be healthy. Of course, you can try to choose organic if you can. If not, still eat your vegetables and fruits. It's still healthy.
Vegan Fitness TV. If you could sit down to dinner with 3 famous people that are alive, who would they be? Catherine.
Ooh, I don't know.
Okay, I'm just gonna say 3 because Catherine really doesn't know any. I'll pick Stephen Hawking, I'll pick Elon Musk, and Santa Claus. Do you have any meat eating friends, and do you find it hard to be around them? Have any of them converted to being vegetarian or vegan because they see the positive results of your lifestyle? Yes, of course I have meat eating friends, but most of them are kind of impacted in some way or another, so that a lot of them, probably most of them, have reduced their meat intake, and they're very interested in the lifestyle. So
and at least they have more knowledge about it now. They actually know what vegan is.
Exactly.
Before they didn't. They had no idea. They can see that we're getting good results. They can see that we're healthy. We're not getting deficiencies. So I guess we are having a positive impact. Do you ever want to settle somewhere for a long time, and where would that be? Ever thought of having children? Would you raise them with your and Catherine's lifestyle right now?
If we find a place that we really, really love, then I guess but I guess that's kind of hard.
As for now, we still have a lot of exploring to do.
Yeah.
And as for the children part, yes.
Yeah.
I guess we do.
Yeah, we're not like those vegans who say that, you know, pro-vasectomy or whatever, those durian rider fans or whatever.
And of course we would raise them vegan as well. We wouldn't just decide not to be vegan or anything like that.
Anyways, that is it. That was a very long one. I probably had to cut some of them out, so if we didn't answer your question, I'm sorry about that, but thank you so much for all the support lately. You guys have been killing it with the likes, so keep liking the videos, keep commenting, and we'll see you very soon. Peace out.